Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction for you guys. Today, guys, of course, we are continuing the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. This is Season 1, Episode 10, Everything is Wonderful. Now, with the title, not really sure what the title is referencing here, because I've noticed this with Avatar The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra, a little bit with the show, but I noticed a lot more with those past two shows, because I actually watched the entirety of them, you know, and as we continued along, I noticed certain titles made sense in terms of like, okay, clearly we're going to be covering this subject or this particular character because of the title. Everything is Wonderful? I'm not really sure. But now we have Captain America, a part of the Avengers, officially now, because he's there in the mansion at the end. He references Black Panther, and Tony's like, well, what? Because he has no idea what what do you mean a guy in a cat suit? Which I'm glad that Captain America brought that up, because in the last episode, of course, the whole ordeal where he gets unthawed from the ice, he goes crazy, not well, crazy, but he's just like, he doesn't know what's going on, so he's like attacking the Avengers and shit, and they finally reveal to him, hey, you've been out for decades, like, it's not like, you know, we're Hydra agents or whatever, like, that's his first thing, is Hydra, let's go, calm down. So now, I wonder what's going to be the next thing, because there's all these villains that still need to be captured. Hawkeye's out there somewhere. Black Widow's out there somewhere, apparently working with Hydra. Black Panther has infiltrated the mansion, was doing some kind of recon or something on the Avengers, because he looked up their files or whatever within the mansion, and he even helped Captain America. He helped him. So maybe he's gonna reveal himself soon. Maybe, because like they haven't given us a full reason why Black Panther is there in New York. They haven't said why. So maybe we'll find out with this episode. Maybe they're going to hold off a little bit longer. But anyways, I'm really enjoying the show, and I can't wait to get to the next episode. Okay, guys, here we go. Everything is wonderful. Let's go. Thor. Wasp. Okay. What the hell? What does that mean exactly? I love this. I was rewatching 90s Hulk on Disney Plus because the intro is so good, and nostalgia. Just had to watch a little bit of that last night.
I built Williams Innovations from nothing. It's all I have.
Was actually.
What?
I'm the majority shareholders of about 15 minutes ago.
No, I'm not gonna let you do this. Do you hear me, Stark?
You can't. Huh.
I'm not gonna let you destroy my entire life.
Destroy? What? I've got a plan that you wouldn't understand, Hank. Wasp would understand. Maybe I can explain it to Jan over dinner, and then she can explain it to you.
Trying to get under her skin. Okay. Not exactly sure what that was doing.
Hold up! But they will escape. They'll think they're escaping, but they're actually going to lead us right to their secret base, where we'll beat them all up.
Verily.
It's a nice plan. Makes it easy. Hey, Cap. Nick Fury.
Captain America. So it's true. I'm sorry. Do I know you? No. My name's Nick. I need help, Eric.
Well, that's what brothers are for. I have to say, I'm a little surprised to hear from you after all these years. I don't take it personally. And you're right. I do know people who can help you get your revenge.
Who do you know?
Trust me. You're in good hands.
I don't know. You're not. No. Actually, you're not in good hands. Just letting you know. Okay, I think that's the guy we saw at the beginning. It's not creepy at all. Giant head.
We can remake you, Simon Williams. You will become a wonder of science. The power at your disposal will be incalculable.
Tony Stark has taken everything I care about. I have to take it back.
I agree.
By becoming
Prep him!
something he's not. I don't know.
Hydra may be eager to take over the world, but they need the science of the advanced idea mechanics to do it. When there is an update, I will inform Baron Strucker personally.
Spit.
Let me know if my brother survives.
Interesting how he's not been told that no one has survived this, and he's like, so it's all a decoy. That guy was like getting his haircut, but he was just chilling.
My dad passed this down to me. He said it belonged to you.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool.
It's an honor to meet you, Captain. So what Iron Man said, can I trust you when it counts? Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm not judging you.
Yeah, when it
You say
counts.
that you value money. You say you've changed. Maybe you're not making weapons anymore, but you're still hurting people. Just ask Simon Williams.
Yeah, the guy is about to get some sort of like, I mean, he becomes some ginormous energy-looking motherfucker. I don't know.
Chased us, but we managed to shake them. The Avengers were chasing you, and you came here?
Yeah, you guys. What were you thinking?
Exactly. Like, they were chasing you. Came here. Now, from their perspective.
What is that?
It is some kind of... That is a very big head.
I am MODOK.
A very big
the
head.
ultimate inhuman machine.
Ah, ah. She's really good at being annoying people. See, I think that's where the screw up is. Oh well, no, it's the explosion.
The mental bolt must have changed the algorithm.
Oh, he's not big. He's small.
Probably. You want to hit him or you want me to?
I am science. I am genius. What else?
I'm so happy that happened.
Trying to take a selfie ball
Her in the
with
face.
secret money-hungry
Giant face.
help me.
Star!
He can still
Have
speak.
we met?
I told you, I wouldn't let you take my company.
Simon.
Okay. Ripping the armor off. Why not? Jesus.
You're going to feel helpless. You're going to know what it's like when someone powerful crushes you. Not that he doesn't have it coming, but I can't let you hurt Tony. You're one of the Avengers.
Oh shit. Giant man.
You insult me.
Jesus.
My mental bolts will tear your mind apart. Even the mind of a so-called immortal is no match for MODOK.
MODOK.
The entire base. It's a ship. Man, would Hank love that?
Yeah, probably. Oh shit.
Seems bad.
I want to run. Get out of there. Jesus Christ. Still have another issue to deal with.
Scientists are not to be trusted.
Just
Got
saying.
that right. I wonder what happened to that weird purple guy.
He's growing bigger too.
We're able to expand the ionic energy. That's amazing.
That's amazing. Well,
What Tony
maybe you
did
should have
to you was
listened.
wrong, but violence won't help anything.
Dark.
He was about to stop.
Iron Man, stop this!
On his
I
bike.
don't know who you are, pal, but this is over. No, this is all I have left. This power!
He just wants to get revenge. That's his whole thing.
We'll figure out a way to save you.
Wait!
They just killed him.
I knew Simon had brilliant tech and development. I wanted to work with him, to save what he built. All I wanted to do was help him.
So communication is the moral of the story?
Am I alive?
Indeed you are. As long as my magic
Of course. Of course.
I've brought you back. I've given you life in exchange for one simple task. Destroy the Avengers.
Of course. Of course. Destroy the Avengers. I brought you back for one task. Really good episode. Really good. I was quite surprised with the direction they took in terms of this character they introduced who sacrifices his own life essentially because he wasn't even told this experiment was if he was surviving or not. He just assumed, okay, well, I'll do this experiment because I want to get revenge on Tony. He becomes some sort of energy being, and I'm not exactly sure if there's a name for that character. Maybe there is. Maybe there's a name for it. I just don't remember off the top of my head who this character is or whatever, but he really just, everything was pushed aside. I'm going to do whatever I can to get revenge on Tony. MODOK. So MODOK was teased earlier in the season, and now he's out with AIM. And he's a part of the mix here to get this guy. Like, he is, and then they say, like, they're speaking, like, not loudly, but they're speaking kind of like regular tone like this. The guy's right over there. He's getting ready to go into the experiment. It's like, no one survived. No one survived this, right? It's like, I'm surprised you didn't hear any of this. MODOK's voice it's a pretty good voice because because I remember all the other times I've heard MODOK, like a voiceover or the voice of MODOK from other stuff, and it does sound like this. It's like something along that line, so that's pretty good. And I like how Thor's response to like seeing MODOK and also Wasp going, it's a giant head. And then Thor's like, it's like a frost giant's head on a baby's body. It's just like, oh, it's so freaking funny. But I'm not surprised at the end there because Enchantress picked up Zemo in the last episode. Now he's picked up this guy. And like I said, I can't remember the character's name, who he becomes. But I like his abilities. I like his powers. And the moral of the story, as I said during the reaction, is communication's key. Literally, if the guy would have just listened to Tony, because I thought it was interesting how they were opening the episode essentially with talking about. I just not notice my freaking sleeves. The hell is wrong? I hate when my sleeves are. I say notice that in the camera. Anyways, back on point. If the guy would have just listened, which I thought it was, like I was saying, I thought it was where they opened with Tony essentially sitting there, and he's like, well, I'm actually the majority owner of your company now. The guy didn't listen. He immediately got mad and stormed out, which understandable, but if he would have waited a couple more seconds, Tony could have explained, and this episode wouldn't have went the way it did. But it opened from his perspective, which at first I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? We see Thor and Wasp up there. We see MODOK. And then it cuts to the intro. And then we see 3 hours earlier. And then we get to see the continuation of events. And then leading up to the point of seeing the perspective of that guy down there doing the experiment. And understanding why he's down there. And then all that kind of stuff. And MODOK and everything. So yeah. Pretty good stuff there. And Nick Fury showing up. Which when Jarvis. I was like, what's the name? Yeah, Jarvis. When he's like, Captain America, you have a visitor. I'm thinking, who the fuck is visiting Cap? Like, I should have guessed Nick Fury, but I wasn't sure. I was thinking, like, is it somebody from his past that maybe is still alive? Because maybe they still have that reveal at some point, but I'm not sure. If someone from his past is actually still alive in terms of, like, someone he knew from back in the day. People are saying, someone hinted at that, Bucky's not really gone or whatever. I don't know for sure, but I'm meaning like somebody else that he's not. But Nick Fury took him to this barbershop that was a front. His bike is still around, and he used it in this episode. That was really cool. It was unfortunate. It was really unfortunate because Ant-Man, he's trying to talk down the guy because he's like, I'm gonna kill Tony Stark, and he's in the freaking office where Tony's office, and then he's thrown around. The Pepper walks in like, yeah, Pepper. Surprised she got out. But he actually he talked him down until Tony returned with the fucking Hulkbuster version of the Iron Man suit. Basically, it was basically a version of Hulkbuster, and because the guy was like, yeah, I'm not like this. This is not me. I got so lost in this whole thing. He got lost in revenge. It's like that. So if he would have just listened, there he was trying to talk it out. No mention, no sighting of Black Panther in this episode, which I'm surprised because I would have thought after how they handled last episode where he helped Cap, he mentions to Tony, Cap mentions to Tony that they're like, when do I get to meet the Avenger in a cat suit? Huh? Does Tony not follow up on that lead at all? I guess not, at least not within the next episode. But Black Panther shows up in the mansion to look over basically a recon of the Avengers. So like, why didn't we cover that? I thought we would have. Covered something along that lines because clearly something's up there. Clearly, like, Black Panther is there for a reason. What is the reason? I don't know. It was cool to see also how the Avengers were not all together in one spot doing something together as a team, essentially. We had Iron Man, Ant-Man doing something. We had Wasp and Thor following AIM, which that was a good moment because Thor's like, no, they're getting away. And Wasp's like, no. We make them think they got away, and then we'll follow them to their lair. Ah, smart. And then that one AIM guy, as they come off the ship, was like, wait, you were being followed by the Avengers, and you came here? And then that's when they revealed themselves. Like, yeah, of course they did. It was a good move. Like that AIM soldier immediately goes, no, you don't come here when the Avengers are following you and you think you got rid of them. They're still coming. Like, they didn't just let you leave. Right? Good stuff. It was good stuff. Some good moments. I'm really curious about where we're going forward in terms of where Cap stands, because Nick Fury gives him the motorcycle. Does Cap ultimately still stay with the Avengers, or does at some point he goes to S.H.I.E.L.D.? I don't know, because maybe he starts to trust Nick Fury more because he did ask, hey, Tony said you can be trustworthy in certain, because Nick Fury did say at one point, I will secretly help you. I will secretly help the Avengers. Publicly, no. Okay, whatever. Fine. But will Cap maybe go the direction of working with S.H.I.E.L.D. and not with the Avengers anymore? That could be a possibility. Because they open with Cap putting on his suit and questioning, why are you here? Why are you here, soldier? Of course, he's going to continue to question that, but that's his first question. Why are you here? So maybe he believes his real purpose of being de-thawed is to work with S.H.I.E.L.D. and not the Avengers. I'm just trying to think of what they could do story-wise here. I don't know. They could go that direction. I'm trying to think anything else particular. Just the Enchantress. Like, she's building essentially the evil Avengers. The anti-Avengers. Like, she's building her own team. And it's not, and it seems like it's not anybody specific. I'm guessing since Thor is associated with the Avengers, he's with the Avengers now. Her whole goal is to get different villains to come together, essentially like the Avengers, build a new team of evil people to take on the Avengers. Is this a part of Loki's plan, or maybe it's just a diversion, or like an additional plan on top of whatever Loki's plan is, because they thought at first Thor is just helping out Midgard, which is Earth. But in fact, he's actually with a team, so maybe they're improvising and having to come up with their own team to take on the team. Maybe. So, what do you guys think of this episode of Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes? I'm curious to know your thoughts. Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comments below, guys. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.